But with dawn done, we can begin the main story. We're going with day 30. This one's going to be really cool. This is a cool day. So, oh, there you go. First the name, then I'll tell you the purpose. So, last time we left off in the main story, Koma killed Nanaya. Dude, that was so... Dang, that was... Wow. I didn't expect Nanaya to die like that. Because Nanaya's a badass. I guess Koma's a badass too. But Nanaya... Damn. Ah, man. I hope he comes back. I hope Nanaya doesn't go out like that. That was messed up. He got decapitated. He didn't even see him. What the heck? Oh well. First the name. Then I'll tell you your purpose. This is the only thing she heard from the magus. She. Who's she? The windmill is running. Oh, this is Len. So we're in Len right now. It's Len and Roa. Roa's the one that created her, apparently. Or that's what it seems like. The windmill is running. The tower made of bricks wades through the air with its 3 wings. Clouds envelop the field, and the horizon of the sunset is far, far away. The wind soars like a vast and grand dragon. The chair of the magus sits on sways. Below that chair, it's a daily routine to look at the sunset together with him. Of course, it wasn't as if she liked the sunset. She doesn't know the concept of happiness or sadness to begin with. But even when she doesn't express her dislikes and stares at the sunset, it was just an animalistic instinct to mimic the owner. Autumn ends with that day. The golden field will turn slowly into a desert of still, cold color from tomorrow on. The wind is cold, and the windmill turns faster than usual, and the sunset is the reddest she's seen yet. And that's... One could say that she actually has some premonition of it. See, that's Roa. The magus ended his days with her understanding, ever so alone. There's no reason why she would know what research he was doing. A magus pursues magic, even though he knows that neither he nor his next incarnation can ever reach the goal. But no matter how many enlightenments one goes through, there's no magus who reach the level of magic. A magus can never reach magic, and he is never rewarded. The first thing that a magus learns seems to be that no matter what he does, he needs to know that he will never ever be rewarded. But she heard that her second owner, that passed on their knowledge accumulated over many generations to the successors. But when was that? Then what was this magus? He didn't have students, nor did he chase after magic. Nor was he interested in fame. For a long time, he was never been satisfied. There was a life without anything. Although he even spent time on forming relationship with others who was considered wasted when he could be doing research, he was never rewarded. No, not never rewarded, he didn't even have such unnecessary thoughts. The old man only pursued the process. He didn't know anything about results. He just wanted to learn endlessly. That was the whole life of the magus. Excuse me. Of course, with such life could not have been happy. Because of course, something like happiness is necessary for research. I'll teach you the role in life. When she first opened her eyes carefully, like a tall tree she just fall, like a rock just no matter what she could not chip, the old magus taught her. A familiar is something that must not act on its own. That is the only thing she heard from the magus. She followed his teaching. She thought it would be the last time spent together, because the wind got cold and the windmill run faster than usual, and the sunset was the reddest yet. So she got the feeling. From under the chair, she looked up at the magus. There is no change in his posture. Without changing anything else, he's still, looking at the setting sun. The lips seemed to move a little bit. She jumped up. For the first time, she made contact with the magus on her own violation. She jumped into the closed book on the knees and raised her ears so that she could hear well. How many decades has it been? The first and the second. Now the next lesson will come, and for the first time, she expectantly looked up at the owner. The wrinkled palm patted her. Surprised, she could not move. She didn't know. It was a simple pet to the head, but her desires to stay that way seemed to be paralyzing her. But it seemed like only a brief moment. The magus looked far away with one hand on her, and without another word ended his long, long life. It was an ending without meaning. Since it was a life without any meaning, it could not have been otherwise. But at the end of the magus failed. Although it was unconsciously, he could not touch her. Because though he died as an old man rather than a magus, without knowing the reason, she cried. It was too much. It was too much for him to have showed such calm emotion. Because of that, he contemplated at the end whether his solitude as a magus was a simple solitude or not. And then she sounded sure as she listened to the funeral bells. She dreams in an empty place. The owner that made contact with her once. The owner who petted her once. The magus who ruined his own demise in order to say goodbye to her. That was sad. How much the old man needed her and loved her. Such things she realized only after she was alone. But there isn't anyone in the chair now. And so the autumn passed, and the still cold winter came. She doesn't remember what happened afterwards. Her new owner simply came and took guardianship of her. That's probably Ark. Ark's probably her new owner. And so the only scenery she remembers are three things. The golden light she saw after her birth, and kept on seeing for a long time. The back of the owner who didn't speak anything. And you wanna see CG of Ark? The reddest sunset she saw the one time she was on his lap, and the hoarse voice of Roa. The scene of the morning. That was pretty powerful. Pretty powerful opening. Didn't Len died? I think Coma launched her to the moon. But she might be alive. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think she's dead. I think she's alive. Alright, let's see. What day are we at? We're at day 30, right? So we stay at the mansion. Skip. We are gonna go sunbathing. Detached building. Skip. Noon has come, and the mansion gets even busier. The western house on top of the hill. A world that feels like outer space to the commoners on the street. They can only stare up. This place is so far away from them that they don't even care who lives on it. In that world, what is the child waiting for? No, I haven't even thought that she might be waiting. One can't even imagine that sometimes in the future a small change will eventually end it all. It's okay if it doesn't continue. A dream is an illusion. If one doesn't check in with reality from time to time, he won't be living. But the child doesn't know, because she didn't learn that dreaming can be enjoyable. The black cat just stares at the scenery. The one who loved it the most, the one it loved the most, the one who was always with it, the one who always spent time with. But that is someone who was so far away. The sound of the bell echoes. Downhill in the town is a small funeral march, a never-ending field of brown, the wind that shakes the grass. One day, without warning, as if it didn't signify anything, her owner passed away. I think Twitter's blowing up, dude. They keep like popping up. It's kind of distracting me. Alright, this is it. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do the Tsukihime quiz. You must get everything right. I'm a save scum. But I'll also have a guide. This time they actually tell me the answers. But I won't look at the answer choices until I guessed it myself first. So even though I have a guide, I want to say my answer first, and then I'm going to check my answers in there. That's how we're going to do the Tsukihime the quiz. We have to get 100% right in order to proceed to the main story. So let's do it. Some of the answers are BS anyway, bro. So I can get, I think I could do anything. Maybe. I'm confident. I don't know. There's 3 genres, right? There's common, Tsukihime main story, and something else I forgot. All right, let's begin. This topic is the summer festival. Oh my god. Summer festival. If you didn't go through the main story thoroughly, then this topic will have some questions that is hard to understand. Dang. If it was the Tsukihime main story, I think I can get 100 easy. But this is Kagetsu Tohya. So it all depends how much I was paying attention to the main story. Alright, let's do it. Kaku-san, look-alike, smiles happily. She's the one who's hard to understand. Then here we go. Which questions are we at now? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. What the fuck? Is this a trick? Is this a trick choice? Is this the first question or the second question? Oh my god. I'd say first, but let me check the answer just in case, bro. This is the first question. What the fuck is this? On to the second question. What do you call a raccoon turned into a teapot? I wasn't paying attention to the main story. What do you call it? A kamatachi? What? Bunbu kecha keto? I would have got that wrong. That would messed up, bro. What the heck? The third question is a math question. Shiki-san and Akira-chan went to anew Bay. Shiki-san has 1,000 yen. They eat 3 cookies for 200 yen each. So that's 600 yen. And Akira-chan has 10,000 yen and buys 3 books for 700. God damn it, I hate 7. 7, 14, 21? That's 2,100. 2,100 minus 10,000. Oh my god, that's a lot. Fuck you numbers. 79? I think 79,000. Okay, so Akira got 79,000. Shiki got 400. Alright, 3 books for 700 yen each. And 2 books, oh god. Alright, let's keep going. And 2 books for 1,100 yen each. And 3,000 yen books inside the display case. Then how many pieces of pie did Shiki eat? Bro, what? What the fuck is this? What do you mean? Hold on. What? Let me reread this. Is this a trick question? 1,000 yen, eat 3 cookies. Akira got like $100 bills. She buys 3 books each. 2 books for 1,100 and 30 inside the display case. How many pieces of pie? Bro, this is cheating as fuck, dude. What the fuck? I think they're talking about the cafe. Shiki only ate 1. Let me see. He ate 2? I don't remember him eating 2. So this is probably when Akira and Shiki went on a date. I remember that scene. But I could have sworn he ate 1 piece, but apparently it's 2 pieces. Alright, fine. 4th question. The title of Tsukihime 2 is... Oh god, I didn't pay attention. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, bro. 7? 6? Oh, I was so close. I guess that would make sense. Dark 6. Immediately to the 5th question. The final attack of the talking deer, Edo-san, is... Hey, what the fuck? Bro, this is from the Fan Disk, isn't it? Isn't Edo-san from the Fan Disk, the talking deer? That's Nasu theaters, right? What the hell? Bow to the ninja body. Oh, that might be actually in the very beginning of the game. I think I remember seeing the deer in the very beginning of the game. I'm gonna guess final attack of talking deer, Edo-san. What would a deer use? He's like part Nero, but it's all ninjas. I'm gonna say Dimension Ninja Body. What's the right answer? Flash is the Dimension Ninja? I was close. Number 5. Let's hurry on. 6th question. Kagumine-san, who is rumored to be the funniest one this time around. How many times did he appear in the main story? 0. What the fuck? Isn't that Sensei? I don't remember them mentioning Sensei. Oh wait, she's talking about Kagetsu Tohya. This is the summer festival. So the topic is summer festival, so Kagetsu Tohya. He appeared 3 times, right? Twice? I could have sworn it was 3 times. Dude, I got like all of them wrong so far. What the hell? And the 7. It's about Sayo-san, who played an important role this time. What is her style? Oh god. From the top, 85, 56, 88. Is that true? Hitman style. I don't remember them ever talking about Hitman style. Bro, I feel like I didn't even read the game. What have I been doing for this past week? I thought I was really playing Kagetsu Tohya. I don't remember any of these questions, man. Or these answers. Hitman style. I don't remember that part. When did she did Hitman style? And the last question is not far away. 8th question. Which of the following is correct? Oh god. Broomstick Girl, Magical Amber. And I know this one because Ambers mean Kohaku. Jade mean Hisue. So Broomstick Girl, Magical Kohaku, right? Amber. Is that right? I'm godlike. Here we go. I only remember that because of the wiki page. That's it. I remember that because of wiki. I saw Magical Girl Kohaku, Amber. Alright, it's almost at the end. Shiki-san, I give you a service here. Shiki-san, main physician, my teacher is... Oh, we met her like 1 time, dude. 1 time. It's not Tsunami. Tonami. That's Sensei, isn't it? Gina and Sogen. I feel like it was a chick, isn't it? No, it was her grandfather. It's either 2 or 5. I'ma guess. I feel like it's 5. Maybe. What is it? You met his daughter. Yeah, you met his daughter. Not his dad. It was her dad. And then she was like, I don't know. I feel like she came on to Shiki. She was like, yo, you know, I can never find a boyfriend. I'm going to be single. But my dad likes you, Shiki. Marry me. I was like, oh, damn. Let's go, Shiki. Let me see. What's her name? Her name's Gina Sogen. Dang, it's number 2. I knew it was either 2 or 5. But it was 2, I guess. Because I keep thinking about... I feel like it's like a feminine name. Maybe because I'm thinking about a daughter. Gina Sogen. And the final question. The owner of the Indian restaurant, Mission, is of what nationality? Indian, right? He's Canadian. What the fuck? We never heard about that. I didn't know he was Canadian. I thought he was Indian. Damn, a Canadian dude that's in Japan? That opened up an Indian restaurant? Come on, bro. I guess that's pretty normal. Alright, fine. He's Canadian. I can't believe it. I got 100% of them wrong. That's some BS. But I bet if it was the Tsukihime main story, I got it right. I know I got it right. Dang, Kagetsu Tohya is hard. That was so random. That was like the most random questions. I kind of want to play it again, but let's move on to the main story. How's that? The last answer. Kagetsu-san lookalike eyes swirl in a circle. I've been had. With a flash, she gets ready to fly away. This time, it's your victory. Then please wait until next week for a time shock. Time shock. It returned to normal. Damn, I'm so sad. I really got all of them wrong. I didn't even get one of them right. It's okay. Maybe next time. Okay, then let's forget everything that just happened and look around. I searched until dinner time, but there's nothing that catches my attention. But I did find a small treasure chest. I found it in an empty space in the ceiling. It's small enough to fit in my hand, and it's not even locked. I open it without hesitation. Inside, it's a rusty and dirty key. Hey, that's the second key. I wasn't looking for this, but I suppose it can justify half a day labor searching around. Well, it could become helpful later. I put it in my pocket in my search. That's pretty cool. That the key just like, it transferred with the days. It just traveled with Shiki. So, let me see. We're gonna have dinner at the mansion. You know what I'm curious about? So the next choice. Alright, let's keep going actually. I won't say nothing yet. And so my long day ends. Yeah, because Nanya's dead, right? What's gonna happen now? Usually the day ends with Shiki dying by Nanya. But Nanya's dead now. So I wonder what's gonna happen. And so my long day ends. I dumbly stare at the ceiling from my bed. I can't fight out the tiredness as I lie down. But before that, right. There's something I need to do. Something missing aside. Something I forgot to say. Something I must definitely do. That is, the murder cases that has been happening. Usually when you choose this option, Nanya comes in and kill us. But because Nanya's dead, what happens if we choose this? Find the killer? There's no need. He's dead. Dang! I can't believe it. I don't know. It was hard to believe Nanya died. I'm like, that's all I'm gonna get from Nanya. I was so hyped when I saw Nanya. I was like, yo, Nanya, this dude is so cool, bro. Right? He's like the cooler version of Shiki, at least in my opinion. But he's a psychopath, obviously. So I'm like, yo, we're gonna finally get to know more. Dead. I'm like, yo, we didn't even know anything. We didn't learn anything about Nanya. He died. Damn. Well, at least we got Hime. Oh, we learned a lot about Hime, so I'm glad about that at least. But we learned nothing about Nanya. Dead. At least we got Coma though. We're gonna learn more about Coma. The realization of Tohno Shiki nightmare. The realization of my dream is disintegrated. And this, if this is a dream world, then I guess it's possible to die in a dream. Dang. One thing I regret is that I couldn't finish him off with my own hands. Can one never win against his own nightmare? Or was he something beyond a nightmare? That's right. The nightmare in which I turned into the killer, Nanya Shiki, was destroyed by the image of a murder that I can't even remember. After the nightmare with the killer, the person who resembled unavoidable death remains. And then afterwards, the ominous shadow. Ha. Now this is a nightmare, I remember, and come to a question. The killer was a nightmare of Tohno Shiki. Then that man is the realization of Tohno Shiki fear, or... Repeat again. So that was just a recap. I guess the true point of that day is to get the key. So we got the key. That's nice. Cake, machine gun, gluten. Sasuke! Dude, we're like 60%, right? Where's Sasuke? I can't open up the CGs because there's hentai. God dang it. But... Dude, there's no Sasuke. Sasuke's the forgotten Kohai. Alright, we're on day... That was day 30, so we're on day 31. Alright. Get some water. Okay. We're gonna stay at the mansion. Screw school. I'm tired of the mansion. I'm going out. Where's that choice? Right there. So, where do we want to go after that? We wait at the tea house. Isn't this the coffee? This is not a tea shop. This is a cafe. This is where we're going to date with Akira. And then we're gonna have lunch with her? Yeah. Time passes by slowly. I'm sitting on the bench as usual, but since Akira-chan is nearby, it feels refreshing. We talk about pointless things. Dang, you know, I know a spoiler in the remake. I won't say nothing though. I'm like, you know, nah, I won't say nothing actually. I'll keep it to myself. Never mind. We talk about pointless things, but what we like to eat, manga, where we want to travel, Akira, scary points. Laughter doesn't stop. And at that moment, huh? I find her in a passing crowd. Shiki-san? I can't even hear Akira-chan clearly. The girl dressed in all black, with eyes as if she were lost. She's always alone. That child. Why is she still here? If I meet her, then I have something I really need to ask. Sorry, Akira-chan. Wait here a bit. I'll be right back. Dang. I leave a confused Akira-chan on the bench and head towards the fountain. We gotta talk to Len. It's definitely her. Are you lost again? Even though I ask her, there's no reply. She is quiet, without a change. You know me, right? We met a few times, I think. The girl doesn't answer. But I think I feel more sadness, or maybe even anger in her. I don't know why she is mad. Since she is staring blankly at me, it looks like I'm the reason. Shiki-san, what is it? Akira-chan is... How do I explain this? I met the child many times, but I don't even know her name yet. I should explain this situation to her. That's... Simply put, this is Sayo Akira-chan. She's an acquaintance of mine, so you don't have to be afraid of her. I introduced Akira-chan to the girl in black. Why's she looking at... What the hell? Dang, she's looking at Akira like she's trash. Why? And with an expression I've never seen before, she looks at Akira-chan. Shiki-san? I think she's glaring at me. Akira-chan clings on, as if looking for help. Huh? And the girl tries her best to shove Akira-chan away. Did I do something wrong? Akira-chan asks the girl, as she still pushes her away. The girl, still not speaking, tries with all her might to push Akira-chan away. Oh dang, she's pushing her away. That's pretty cute. But because of the difference in their physique, Akira-chan doesn't even nudge. I can't get close to Shiki-san. The girl doesn't say anything and looks this way after giving up on pushing Akira-chan. Again, that expression. I don't know whether she's lonely or upset, but it makes me want to do everything to help her. Wait! The girl wordlessly dissolved into the crowd. Shiki-san? That girl, do you know her? No. I guess technically I know her, but we don't even know each other's name. So we're practically strangers, but not exactly. Even though you don't know each other's names? Akira-chan looks confused and tilts her head sideways. Excuse me. It's as she says. I meet her often and realize who she really is. But why does it not work out like this every time? And when 3 o'clock came, we parted ways. After saying goodbye to Akira-chan, I tried searching for the girl, but failed and went back to the mansion. Alright. That was pretty interesting. We go out to eat? Alright. Sorry, Kohaku. What are we going to do? We're going to have barbecue. Barbecue at Daiteto in a neighboring town. Oh, I think last time we chose this. The first time. It was stopped by Nanaya, right? Or the world ended. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. This is why I got all the questions wrong in the Kohaku quiz game. Hold on, man. I'm trying to search my memory. I don't remember how Shiki died. I want to say Nanaya. No, he saw Nanaya. And then the world dissolved. I think that's what happened. Because I think that's when we first saw Nanaya. Maybe I'll go to the Daiteto barbecue grill. I suddenly feel like eating meat. The carnivorous instinct in me goes wild. If I eat healthy all the time, such a thing is normal. Alright, tonight will be a feast. Rare steak that almost drips blood. Dang, rare steak? Oh damn! Oh, this is what happened last time actually. I could have sworn we saw Shiki though, or Nanaya though. Well, he's dead now. It doesn't matter. The neighboring town doesn't have color. It hasn't been colored yet. The headache I forgot about comes back. I remember. Really. I'm always like this. I don't remember until that moment. But after that instant, my head becomes so clear. I really want to part with my slow-mindedness. It's here. No. It exists would be more fitting. Well, can't run away now anyway. With that, I take out my glasses. I set program to do so. Oh shit! Coma! What the fuck? He can't see him. He can only see him when he sees the lines of death. The presence of death appears. Dang, he's like the Grim Reaper. Appears isn't the right word either. He's always been here. Cook. Immediately the pain increases. I'm used to it. But even though I'm used to it, my heart still works furiously. Run, run, run. My pride and escape, 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 escape. My body that prioritizes life over everything else clash. Ha, ha, ha. I suppress my chest and run. My enraged heart nears its limits. After putting the heart in a blender, after adding sugar and lemon and turning on the switch, I can say this at least. I'm gonna say this part. I want Toma to appear in the remake. I know he's not gonna appear in Arc or CRL, because that's exclusive for vampires. But when they release Crimson Air, when they release the Far Side of the Moon remake, bro, I want to see Coma. That would be so tight. The dude seems so sick. After adding sugar and lemon and turning on the switch, the heart blends nicely and feeds into the veins. Ha! Ha! Ah! The feeling of constraints in my chest as blood wants to escape through every little pore available. Uh-oh. It's gonna dunk you. Without a word, I raise one of my arms. I know that's dead weight. Without any skills, it can only be offered to the opponent. Neither trained nor experienced, it can perform only such a basic action. But who will know that arm is one that will make the killing attack? You! I shout, erasing the image of myself getting shredded to pieces. The man doesn't reply. Of course, he's always that wordless. It would be a shock if he were to speak. Disappear, Kishima! I force myself as I sprint forward. There's only one opponent. Tonoshiki ultimate image of death. He died? Wait a minute, who died? And it ends. Oh yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty surprised if he won. And there was no way I could take him on here from the beginning. This is the end of the world. Since this world is already dying, there's no way I can go against death. That is, if there's one place where I can overthrow death, it's probably that place. A long time ago. Deep in that dark forest where my eyes recognize him. Dark forest. I wonder he's talking about the Nanaya forest. Repeat again. Oh! You know, I never really thought about this. Because they never really bring it up. Honestly. You know the what do they call that? The prologue of Tsukihime. I read the prologue of Tsukihime at the remake too. Because I couldn't wait. So I got curious, so I read it. I only read I read the entire thing. It was pretty cool. Actually. But I didn't went past that point. After that, I turned off my PS4 and I'm like, I'm saving that for later. I can't read it now. But it was so sick. I love the remake. The remake didn't mention this because when I read it, right? They were just looking at but in the original game, the prologue, they mentioned Shiki saw his mom died in front of him. I think they mentioned it in a remake too. I don't remember them mentioning a remake actually. I just remember Shiki was in the house or whatever shit. That's probably the building. He looked up at the moon and said it was beautiful. He was like, it's so lonely here. or something like that. I'm trying to remember what I saw. He was like, I wish. I think he said I wish or something like that. I don't remember. I have to read it again. But at least in the original, I wonder if basically what I'm trying to say is, I think in the prologue for Tsukihime, the original one, I think Koma was the one that killed everyone. Well, yeah, they kind of vaguely said in Makihisa's diary in the main story. But I think that person, I never thought about it, but that person was Toma, right? The one that killed his mom. Koma stage in Melty Blood, Nanaya Forest on fire. Yeah, Koma was the one that killed his mom. He killed his entire family. I never thought about who killed his mom. Because when I first played Tsukihime, I thought it was like Roa or someone like that, right? Because I was like, oh, it's probably Roa. That's how they set the story up. But it was actually Koma. It would make sense. Yeah, the fire stage would make sense then in Nanaya Forest. In Melty Blood. Dang. Dude, they didn't even mention it in the main story. Why? That's weird. Whatever. At least they mention it here. I guess that counts. I didn't even thought about it until like now. The System Manager novel recommendation of the day. Defined Through Death by Ryu Keiichiro. Alright. So that was day 31. Here we go. So we're going to do day 32. We're going to stay at the mansion. And then, I'm tired of the mansion, so I'm going out. Go to Gina. Oh, let's fucking go! We're going to meet the daughter again. She's alright. I wonder if they replace her. I would say this little weird bit in the remake. In the remake, there's a doctor. So I wonder if they replaced this doctor with the other doctor. It's kind of weird. The side story explains why Makihisa targets the Nanaya. I think I'm gonna unlock the side story after this one. I remember people told me about this. You visit the doctor and then you unlock the side story. Dr. Jinan, meaning at the Sogen hospital. I'm not feeling that bad, so I don't really have to force myself though. Yeah. I was told to visit in the near future. Toki-san probably said that to me. Alright. Since I nothing else to do, I guess I'll go visit. "30 minutes of swaying in a bus. I arrive at the building that looks nothing like a hospital. Well, this is a private home converted to the needs of small clinic designed to serve only a select few. It has a pharmacy-like sign, but not many people come looking for that kind of service. So I suppose it really can't be called a hospital. Jinans have been serving the Tohno family exclusively, so I guess there aren't any other patients. Is Tohno? Is Mr. Sogen here? Doing okay? I speak through the intercom. An unfamiliar housemaid lets me in. Oh, dude, that's what he looks like. Alright, this is my first time seeing him. I think I've seen him before. Did a weird, bit they always play in the beginning of this game. Right, they always grab like a random character and they say some like random fact. That's probably where I saw him from. Oh, you came, kid. I waited a few minutes in examination room. He doesn't look that, damn, I didn't think he'll look like that, honestly. I thought he'll look, I don't know. I thought he'll look like the doctor from Magical Index. Someone like that's like bald, old, wear a doctor coat, a little bit chubby. That's what I was expecting. This looks, nothing like I imagined. Let's just put it that way. Sogen appears in an apparel that cannot be a doctor's. Yes. Toki-san asked me to come, so I couldn't refuse. I was hoping last month's meeting would be the last. That's what I want to say. I don't want to see such an annoying, stubborn patient as you. But since I know your parents, I can't abandon you so easily. With that, Gina Sogen sits in front of me. It's been many years since I started going through this, so I know what to do even without further instructions. I take off my shirt. Your body's pretty good nowadays. Yeah, thanks to you, I'm very healthy. Don't be ridiculous. If you're healthy, then this hospital would be full of dead people. What? Don't boast with such flimsy body. With that, he examines my armpits and back. Yeah, that hurts really bad just now. You charlatan. Of course. Fixing your badly taken care of body in one hit. There won't be any gratitude if there's no pain. Why do I have to come to a doctor to get molested? Idiot! I'm the one going through hell. It doesn't make me any happier to touching a boy's body. Crunch, crunch. My bones continue the symphony. What did I do? What did you do now? He takes longer than usual to examine my body. It says with a complicated face. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing in particular. Your body screams otherwise. Your body can take lots of idiotic stuff, but it can't recover. If you stress it too much, then the dam would blow and the water would drown you in a torrent. Are you saying I shouldn't exercise? No more exercise is different. What I'm talking about is this more extreme stuff. But I guess you can't really avoid it if you're trying to avoid something else. Slam. He hits my back once more to signal the end. This is it? Don't you do x-rays and blood tests usually? Inside your body's pretty normal. Be thankful to the lady. She understands your body well. What lady? Maybe it's because of your new surrounding, but your body's better than it was at the enemas. I'd be thankful to Kohaku-san even if he didn't say that. Oh, Kohaku. She's more reliable than a certain charlatan. I actually hope that Kohaku-san becomes my personal doctor. Dang, that would be tight. You rebel. A little kid like you can't take a lady like her. You'll be raised an idiot, and will actually become an idiot. Oh, he puts on a mean face. Maybe he and my father didn't get along too well. Your body's fine. If you have time, get an acupuncture by Toki. The charlatan gets up after ending the examination. Wait, Dr. Jinan. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? It's a really idiotic story, but... And I explained the happening the last few days. How I can't remember yesterday. How I feel like I've done the same thing yesterday. The sense of danger. That I'm repeating the same day over and over. After listening to the end, Jinan Sogen falls pensive. I understand. I thought it was getting worse every year, but now you even have Alzheimer's, kid. Cancel what I just said. It was idiotic of me to consult a charlatan. Damn, bro. I get up to leave. Wait! The brain's not my specialty, so I can't give you a definite answer. But there is something about your story. I stopped my footsteps. Huh? Something. Yes. Let's talk about the sense of danger first. Well, like I said, I'm not a brain specialist, so I can't see what's protected by bones. Is that so? I think you can't even see below the skin. Don't kid around. Anyway, my idea is that isn't it wrong to think yesterday is the same as today? Wrong. Because you can't remember yesterday. Then how can you realize today is the same as yesterday? It doesn't make sense. Following your logic, tomorrow will be the same as today. Do you understand? You messed up from the beginning. After opening your eyes, you forget everything and mistakenly think yesterday is the same as today. No, but it's not something that can be concluded so simply. But because I think I did something like this before. Well, if your mistake isn't a mistake, then there's only one answer. In your brain, today's tomorrow. Yesterday's are all the same. What does that mean? You're slow, kid. I mean that today is your everything. You're born as you open your eyes and die as you close them. Well, you could say you're reviving infinitely. The past, present, future would be no more. Because everything will be in your today. Then what about the people related to me? Do you also die when night comes? Idiot! I told you it's on your head. Everyone else has it tomorrow. The only person repeating is you. Toki, little lady and I are already gone to tomorrow. The only one left is you. The people you meet are people who resemble, real people who are just playing a role in a skit. Dang, he might be onto something. Wait a minute. What? This story isn't convincing. But there's so many things that seem relevant that it just might be... Whoa, what the hell? It's a lie. Haha. Did you believe it? You don't. What? That can't be it. As evidence, Toki and I are just like you too. What do I have to hide? Honestly, I don't really remember yesterday. Man, you fucking old bitch. What the fuck? Oh man. What's the Dr. have more screen time? He's pretty cool. I like him. He's a pretty cool character. He guffaws. Perverted monster grandpa. That's to say, I think you came here yesterday too. But Toki insists that you did it. We argued about that yesterday. But it's not only you who's abnormal. Hey, charlatan. I really felt the urge to kill. Damn, bro. Bro, he's old. He doesn't remember. Now your eyes are worth something. But anyway, what I just said might not be all incorrect. After hearing you bring it up, I remember as well. If you think about it that way, then you may be special. What's that? You never even thought of that? Really? I didn't consider it as a big problem as you did. You really resemble your father a lot. Maybe we just can't see it. Something that should not be visible to humans is visible. That phrase. I'm sure I heard it somewhere. Dr. Genon, does that mean Akira's the same as me? Like Tohno's? No, the one I'm talking about isn't Makisa. I'm talking about that idiot Nanaya Kitty. Damn, bro, let's fucking go. You get to finally find out about his father. His family. Kitty? What's with that name? I feel as if it's been engraved in me, but even though I never heard of it while growing up. He could also see things that should not have been seen. His eyes were special too. He could vaguely see other people's feelings and thoughts, but I don't think it helped him much. Well, still, he was the head of the Nanaya family, and thus a great user of... Is he dead? He was hated like a poisonous snake by those who inverted. But Kitty was a human specialist. He was invincible against those of mixed blood. He didn't get along well with those who aren't fundamentally human. But hating monsters is an exorcist's job. In other words, Nanaya was only called when there was something awfully off. Well, so he probably brought hatred of others upon himself. Nowadays, it's worse to be hated by others than it used to be cursed by a monster. The rat willfully died to avoid the meteor, but by that time he was covered in blood. In essence, he got blood on himself from other people's hands. Strange. Why do I feel nauseous hearing about a person who's a complete stranger to me? Is that it? Then I bid you farewell. Okay, but why do you bring up Kitty? Oh, why did I bring up Kitty? I was going to take I was going to take it to the grave for me. He frowns. What? Do you have an Alzheimer's? You're quite old. Shut up! I live longer than you. I can't refute that. No, I think this grandpa can outlive his own grandson. Damn, that's cool. Then Kitty, huh? Well then, I'll come back later. When you do, bring more plausible story. Kitty Nanaya. So, now what? I'll linger in the streets a bit. I eat my lunch on the bench. Holiday morning. The park is lively with a diverse group of people. Parents with their children, couples that pass by, the boys laughing as they head towards the grass field. There could be not more of a peaceful moment. The blue sky is unfathomably deep, and the pouring sunlight is unbelievably clean. But even then, I cannot naturally accept them. Damn it. If I'm alone like this, something comes up in my mind. Loneliness without reason. The feeling that the long-awaited festival day is finally here. The feeling that I'm hiding my sense of foreboding change. And father's death, the death of one who promised to take me to the festival. Leaving me to look at the fireworks at the festival from afar. Wait a minute, what? My chest hurts. It's someone else's scent that feels so familiar, but it's still someone else. Even though I understand it, I can't do anything to alleviate it. I wonder, could this be loneliness too? So who is that feeling lonely? I mutter as I stand up. Well, I had my fill of the sun. Maybe I'll go somewhere. Let's go to the main road. Nah, we're going to the intersection. I go to the intersection. Even though it's day, there aren't many cars, and people are rare too. Then what should I do now? I dumbly stare without anywhere to go. After standing there for a while, I notice a familiar dump truck coming to my view. It feels like it'll break suddenly. And as I irresponsibly say such a worthless thing. Right when it passes me, the brake of the dump truck squeal and it slides forward. Huh? That's just now. Wait, hold on. Definitely a while ago. Before I can think about what just happened. It's dangerous, my body tells me. Right. That can't be. Only one thing. The thing I'm forgetting in this world. I move on to the intersection. Even though it's evening, there are many cars and even people around. Dang, what the hell happened? What did he forget? Then what should I do from now on? If I had a destination, I'd just stand there. As I dumbly stare at the street, a strangely familiar dump truck comes into my view. Well, it's almost dinner time. I go back to the mansion. As I make my decision, the dump truck makes a noise, emitting gases and passes by me. That was weird. Alright, I guess we'll skip this part. Skip, and then what do we do now? Dinner at the mansion? Alright, we stay with the family. And now, the hallucination of the end of the world. Another repetition? I mutter between my dream and reality. If I wake up tomorrow, I forget that it was all an act and greet the morning as usual. Unchanging days. A garden of mottos one cannot escape. Never ending. Never ending. No, that's not it. How can this be? My pride self. I pride myself that during this moment, at least I know the truth. There's an end. There's definitely an end. How foolish. Even though I recognize the end of the world, I expected this imagination to continue on forever. Whatever it may be, if I'm in another reality, there's supposed to be an end to it. The end of this world or something. I didn't think that it may be like a cancer cell. A black spot that multiplies on. I don't know about any destruction that would sink the world, but if it were to exist, this world would slowly die and reach its end. Then this repetition of days would end as well. Definitely, after that would be the usual, but non-repeating normal days. But something about that bothers me. Something's different. I'm recognizing that something's amiss. Maybe that's why I can't remember yesterday. Or something. I slip out of my bed and go out. I expected the child to come bother me. Unexpectedly, getting out was easy. The child? Who is that child? It doesn't seem to want to scold me into realizing the truth of this act. I get out the main road. The nocturnal street is as quiet as ever. I walk the shadow world. Oh, look, it's here. Step. Oh, it's all the memories, bruh. Step. Damn, I love that scene by Hisue. Step. Oh, Hime. Step. Step. If each step, I imagine tomorrow, which I shouldn't know about. Am I going back into the past? Or am I remembering the incident involving the question about presence or the lack of thereof? Either way, there is no mistake that the future, laden with footsteps, is coming. I needn't be afraid and go on. The moon is out. I arrive at the empty station and sneak in. As I jump off the platform into the lanes, I take off my glasses. The world around this place dies. My footsteps stinks. It's too late when I realize it. My body's sunk into the waste. The only thing left is the perishing of the place around me. Resisting death, like the many times I've done before, I take off my glasses. Right, I'll take off my glasses. Why did I forget something so closely related to me? Eyes that can see the depth of things. This defining trademark of Tohno Shiki. The fact that I subconsciously forget about it is the world's biggest dangers. That child probably took care of that. I didn't see death. Because I, who can see death, am the only one who can see backstage. The decay continues. If the decay is precursor of destruction, then it's one type of death. Then maybe I'll be able to see it. The truth of this matter. The thing that can end this ambiguous day. In other words, the one going around destroying the world. The truth of the one hiding in the shadows. Was it indeed you? The guy doesn't respond. Of course. He laconic like a stone. And furthermore, not one to speak to me who would disappear in a few seconds. Damn it! Is this the end? Waist to the neck, and now the face is sinking. If this is death, then there's no avoiding it. The last moment, now that I think about it, what did I think that he is the shadow of death? Repeat again. With that, we unlock probably a lot of people's, at least a lot of people here in this channel. It's like 2 or 3 people, honestly. This side story.